How's it going, everybody? So in this video, I am going to talk about why does your elbow hurt when you throw a baseball. So before I get started, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I do appreciate the support. It helps my channel grow. Please follow me on Instagram, DylanBerg999. So the great thing about this question is I actually played baseball. I played baseball for 15 years competitively. I started when I was 5 years old. I played until I was 20 years old. Currently 27. I haven't played in about 7 years. At my peak, when I was 18, 19, and 20, I was throwing 90 miles per hour, which is pretty good considering I'm only 5'9". Most pitchers nowadays, they're anywhere from 6'2" to about 6'6". Being taller definitely gives you an advantage in throwing a baseball harder. Now, with that being said, why is your elbow hurting when you're throwing this baseball? I too had this issue going through baseball, and the issue and the simplest way to fix this is that you are using improper mechanics when you are pitching. Now, when you're doing your mechanics, what you want to do is you want your arm to be at 90 degrees. This is where you want it to be. Now, you want your arm, again, a lot of people are different. Some people will have over the top, 3/4, sidearm, submarine. Most of the people, you want to go over the top. But again, when you're pitching, when you're back here, you want your mechanics, again, you're holding four seam. You want it right here. You want this 90-degree angle, and you want your arm to be flat. You want it to be flat like this. So again, you want it to be right here. What a lot of people do that causes their arm issues is they'll have their arm like this. They won't make quite a 90-degree angle. So when you're throwing it, what happens is when you throw it, you're snapping your arm as opposed to going like this and rotating and throwing it. So I found that was causing me issues with my elbow. Again, I was kind of like this. I wasn't at quite a 90-degree angle. So that is very important. Another thing too is your rotation. When you're rotating, you want to make sure that you have full rotation. What a lot of people do when they hurt their elbows is they don't stay closed. You want to stay closed when you're pitching. You want to stay like this, and then when you rotate, you stay closed. What a lot of people will do is they will come open. They'll open themselves up too early, and then that causes elbow problems as well. So basically, it all comes down to just proper pitching mechanics. Look at your pitching mechanics. The great thing nowadays is the internet. There's lots of baseball forums. Record yourself from a couple of different angles. Show people on the internet the different baseball forums. Ask them what you're doing wrong with your mechanics. And there's people on there that have been coaching baseball for 20, 30, 40 years that have way more knowledge than me, and they'll help you with your pitching mechanics. I did the exact same thing with bodybuilding. I went on different bodybuilding forums. I asked people what I was doing right, what I was doing wrong, and they literally helped me. And I stayed on different bodybuilding forums. I learned about bodybuilding, powerlifting for about 6 years. And then I just continued learning on my own. And I've been learning this for the last 11 years. So just keep learning, ask people, go on different baseball forums, read up on mechanics yourself. Lots of videos nowadays on pitching mechanics. They can help you. They'll show you some of the errors that you're making. One thing I want to say too is that you should be really relying on your leg drive for pitching. This was one thing that allowed me to throw an extra 10 to 15 miles an hour more than the people that were on my team. A lot of people on my team, the pitchers were only throwing 70, 75 miles an hour, and I was throwing 90. So really make sure your leg drive is extremely important. Your lower body has a ton of power. And again, make sure you're rotating with your hips, and that'll help you with your pitching mechanics. So end of video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please follow me on Instagram, DylanBerg999. Thank you.